All right, we are back. Segment 3, the pick segment. We started. We're saying Jacksonville if he plays, if Sunshine plays. New Orleans if he doesn't, because we can't predict that. It's Tuesday night. This could change tomorrow. So anyway, we're not going to be on the air until Friday night. That's not fair, America. So, and by the way, you feel the same way about it. If he plays, they win. If he doesn't, New Orleans wins. Because we don't even. Who is Jacksonville's backup?
Quarterback?
Yeah. Do we even know?
It's not Blake Bortles.
That's strike 1 and 2 right there. The fact that he goes.
I mean, I can't remember anybody else playing besides Lawrence.
It's that guy Popsky. You know, it's that guy Popsky from Necessary Roughness. The guy with the glasses, who ran behind the official during the game. Goes, blow the whistle, blow the whistle, blow the damn whistle, and then the defensive back tackles him and the ref.
C.J. Beathard.
Yeah, New Orleans if he doesn't play.
All right, next game.
Next game we have Vegas at Chicago. Vegas should have lost to New England. Let's be honest here. I mean, if some overrated dickhead caught the ball that hit him in the hands, they lose that game.
Vegas is winning that game.
At Chicago,
Justin Fields is out.
Oh, is he not playing?
I don't think so. I think he's out for.
If he's out, I'm picking because that I didn't know about. All right, I thought he was going to play.
Yeah,
but if he's out, I'll say Vegas. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Make sure of it, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's only Tuesday.
No, I think he's out for weeks. They're talking about tanking and everything.
Oh, shit. Are you hearing that, Patriots? Fire Bill Belichick now. Tank. Anyway, all right, so we both got Vegas. Cleveland at Indianapolis.
Watch Fields play and have an amazing game.
Cleveland at Indianapolis. Cleveland, that was San Francisco, boys and girls, with a third-string quarterback. I don't know what's going on with Deshaun Watson, but he better be careful. So anyway,
well, and then the icing on the cake for that one is the fact that Anthony Richardson's done for the year, and Gardner Minshew,
who's been good,
he's a good
he's
backup.
Been good.
He wasn't good last week.
No, he wasn't.
But that's the thing.
But Cleveland's defense against him,
right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, and Gardner Minshew is a good backup.
He is.
But once he becomes your starter over and over again, he's going to be throwing a couple picks a game. And
Ryan Tannehill. Good backup, then he became a starter.
But at least Minshew will put up points.
He will.
But he'll fucking throw picks with it.
I got news for you. That front seven is going to kill him.
Well, that's not news.
Because I know that Indy's line is nowhere near the caliber of San Fran's, and they beat San Fran's line up.
And I don't think Jonathan Taylor's still doing anything yet.
He ain't going to do anything against that front. No. They knocked McCaffrey out of the game.
And Debo.
Yeah, there was a body count in that game.
Browns defense, and I said this.
They're number one in the league.
I said this the night they played Pittsburgh.
Yep.
They hit harder than any defense in the league.
They are the number one defense in the league right now, and it is no fluke.
They hit hard as shit.
They proved it on Sunday. So we both got Cleveland. Next one, Buffalo at New England. Moving on, Buffalo. Yeah. Now Washington at the Giants.
I know who I got.
Well, you always got the opposite of the Giants.
I'm going Giants.
Are you really?
We play the Commanders well, typically.
I'll tell you what, after the way they played Buffalo, I'd be inspired. Actually, the last 3 weeks, this Washington is not Miami. They're not San Fran.
And they have a coaching problem.
And they have a coaching problem. They're stupid. They're stupid on top of it.
So this is stupid as a stupid
They might be dumber than Tyrod. Their head coach might be dumber than Tyrod. I think he's dumber. I'm just saying. Tyrod hasn't played in 3 years. So, I mean, unless it's been garbage to mop up. But, I think the way the Giants have played the last weeks, I think they're due to get over the hump. I think this is the week they do it. Because Saquon, I think, is also going to play. So, and when he plays, that offense is 10 times better.
And he should be better this week than he was the first week back. And again,
because he's out there, the passing game is better because they can't just drop back or or tee off because he gives them a threat to run. So I like the Giants also. Atlanta at Tampa Bay. Tampa lost to Detroit. There's no shame in that. Detroit might be the best team in the NFC right now outside of San Francisco. That was a close game. Atlanta is not them. It's in Tampa. I like Tampa.
Yeah, so I picked Atlanta last week against Washington, and that game was on. It was the local game here.
Yeah, because Washington.
And so I was flipping back and forth between that game. What was the other game on CBS?
The 1 o'clock? It was San Fran and Cleveland.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was flipping back and forth, and man, Atlanta fucked that game all up.
They did.
They should have won that game.
That quarterback took a nosedive.
Yeah, and the coach was fucking up too.
Yeah.
It was a bad end of the game. So I lost some faith because I thought Atlanta was a more solid team than that,
Yeah.
and they did not look like it.
Yeah.
So I'm going Tampa.
Okay. This is the best game of the 1 o'clocks right here, this last one. Detroit at Baltimore. I'm looking forward. I hope this game is on. I really want to see this game.
It should be because of Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore, right. Well, again, the Redskins are also on. So
right,
hopefully
but Baltimore's usually CBS.
Yeah, CBS. Hopefully that's the game. Anyway, look, Baltimore is looking better. They are. They're starting to run the ball, but I'll tell you right now, Detroit.
Yeah, they're good.
They aren't coming. I think they're here. I think they've arrived. To me, going down into Tampa when you were banged up on offense against that defense and finding a way to win, to me was more impressive than people give it credit for because Tampa's better than people think. And they went into KC and won. And their one loss is to a playoff team, Seattle. So I got Detroit in that game.
Yeah. I mean, what Baltimore did against who they just play, and it was a tight game, Tennessee.
Yeah. They won. It was in Europe.
Yeah.
They won 24-16.
But then the week before that, who'd they lose to? Baltimore.
Pittsburgh. They had 8 drops.
Yeah, they've had some stinkers. They lost to the Colts this year too.
Yeah. Badly.
So I don't see the Lions dropping this game.
I think the Lions are for real. I think they're every bit the first or second best team in that league right now because their defense is better than people think they are. They got me 9 points in fantasy. They're one of the few good things that happened to me. So I got Detroit. 4 o'clock game. This is interesting. 3-2 Pittsburgh. I still don't know how the fuck the Steelers are 3-2. They're at the Rams, who are 3-3 because they beat Baltimore. I like the Rams in this one. They are playing better. They've got receivers plural. And their defense looks better than it's looked in a couple of years. Pittsburgh can't get out of their own way on offense. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
So here's the only good thing about Pittsburgh. They're coming off a bye.
Yeah, they've had 2.
So maybe they had some time to look in the mirror and go, what's wrong, and can we make some adjustments to fix it?
The thing is, they've got the pieces to fix it.
And they've got a good coach.
Yeah, Tomlin is a good coach. They've got, unlike the Patriots, they have the pieces to fix this. Okay, because
they're playing under what they are.
Yeah, because Pittsburgh will actually go spend the money on offense, whereas Dickhead won't. So anyway, yes, the pieces are there, but they're going out to L.A. The defense for the Rams has looked a lot better this year. Look, and Aaron Donald looks like Aaron Donald again. But they're off. Cooper Kupp is back. They've got 3 I'll tell you what, their receiving core is among the best in the league. And Matthew Stafford is still Matthew Stafford. So I give them the edge of quarterback.
I can't pick against the Rams.
They got the edge of quarterback, and they're at home, and Aaron Donald is Aaron Donald. So I like the Rams in that one. Arizona at Seattle. I like Seattle in that one. They're kind of been slumping. They need a get-right game. And what's better than Arizona at home for a get-right game?
It's in Seattle?
It's in Seattle, yeah.
I kind of like Arizona there.
Okay, we'll take Arizona. I'm taking Seattle.
But I don't think James Conner. James Conner's out. That really, I think if he was there, maybe even though Seattle's stiff on the run. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll go Seattle.
Green Bay at Denver. Well, we know where he's going.
I always got to pick against Denver.
I think Green Bay has to get right. This is a get-right game for them.
If they don't now.
Well, I think this is the thing. This quarterback is he had a couple of. He's been good. He's been hit. Look at everybody's got. Mike Tyson said it best. Everybody's got to play until they get hit in the mouth. This kid got hit in the mouth. So let's see how he responds. By the way, every time he's faced adversity, he's responded to it. So I think that they will respond. Denver's defense, they're not good.
How did they hold Kansas City to 19?
Because I have them in fantasy. If I didn't have Patrick Mahomes, he would have put 50 up on them. But it's because RJ drafted him number 1. Why would I do that? He's the best
they were in that game.
Shouldn't have been. Should have been 38-0. Should have been at 38-0 at the half.
So we're both going with the Packers?
Yeah, both going with the Packers. The Chargers, and that idiot coach did it again last night, didn't he? Didn't that moron?
How many times?
How many times can this dickhead? I mean, if there's anybody that deserves to be fired more than Bill Belichick right now, it's this idiot, okay, and Ron Rivera. Those are the 2 exceptions.
Do I take the points or go for it?
If he had kicked a field goal on one of the many times his analytics told him not to, they're up 6 points.
Dude,
it's fucking
stupid. Justin Herbert missed some really bad ones last night.
Because he was getting hit. He was getting hit. Dallas
He missed some wide open receivers.
What, Dallas did a very good job against the running. They made it a point. And again, this coach put him in that position. He shouldn't have been having to make those throws. They should have been ahead, not behind. Yeah. But this dickhead and his analytics keeps fucking it. Do you realize in the past calendar year, that team has lost 6 games by 3 points or less?
Yeah.
They are number 2 in the NFL to that. Guess who's number 1? Denver. And because Herbert's so fucking good, they're in the playoffs once. Okay? Where's Denver? Nowhere. Okay? But the bottom line is he's overcome his coach in a lot of cases, but he ain't going to overcome him this week. Not in Kansas City, he's not. I got the Chiefs.
I saw. Oh, who is it?
They're at Kansas City.
Who is?
The Chargers.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Kansas City.
Yeah. KC, no doubt.
Which leads us to the game.
Dude, but hang on. There was also another stat about Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Not about that team losing, but like he's got like 10 picks in the fourth quarter of a one-score game.
I can't imagine
since
why.
2019.
Can't imagine why. Who's his coach? I would argue, again, without seeing them, that those throws were forced. Perhaps they were gambles. And maybe he had to gamble because his fucking coach keeps putting him where he has to gamble. Because that's the one thing we do know is true. Okay? I said, we joked about this last week. It could be 4th and 25. I'll retell you the joke. 4th and 25, he's on their 5. It's the 07 Giants front 4, and this dickhead will go for it.
We got time to go deep.
Why not? By the way, he'll have a 3-point lead, and all he'll do is punt it away. He'll still go for it. He is the dumbest thing this side of Ron Rivera. He's probably dumber. Because even Ron Rivera doesn't fucking go for it this much.
Well, Ron Rivera should have went for it.
Again,
should have went for 2.
It's dumb. And I don't know who's dumb or dumber. They're just both dumb.
All right,
Casey, which leads us to the game of the week. This one.
Sunday or Monday?
Sunday night. This is the game of the week. Miami at Philly.
Oh.
Are you home for this? We should watch this Sunday night.
Yes, I am.
We should watch this Sunday night.
And the ladies will be at, they're going to a show or something.
All of them?
No. My ladies.
Okay. Your ladies.
You said all of them?
I guess party it is.
Maddie.
Party it is.
Maddie, Penny, and Casey.
Party
Just
is.
me and John.
I'm bringing Anthony up. Guys' night it is. I was watching football. Sorry, Beck.
That is a nice
This one, I'll tell you right now. These are the two guys that as much as Purdy, I'm saying put Mac Jones in either of their shoes and tell me what he does. This has got fireworks written all over it. Jalen Hurts has come under question, justifiably so, because he gift wrapped that. He pulled a Josh Allen. Against the same team that Josh Allen pulled it against. He gift wrapped that game. And now the Jets have hope because this guy's a moron.
I already wrote mine.
Yeah. You brought Miami.
No, I didn't.
You took Philly?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I think Jalen Hurts is the kind of guy that fails and gets back up and punches you in the face. He's been like that his whole career.
Okay, but it's tough to punch something you can't catch.
What?
He's playing Miami.
No, I'm talking about Philly's going to score with them in this game.
Okay. I got Miami in this one because
Okay.
Philly's secondary is proven how vulnerable they are, and they haven't seen anything like this. They haven't seen anything like this. That secondary is vulnerable.
Well, when I think about what Buffalo did to them in terms of offensively, Eagles have a better offense than Buffalo.
Not statistically, they don't. Buffalo's ahead of them.
I'd take Philly's offense any day over Buffalo.
Okay. Well, I'll take Miami's offense over both of them. And I think Miami right now is rolling. They just dropped 42 on Carolina. Yes, Philly's D is better than Carolina, but how much better? I don't really know. I do know this: that secondary. There's 2 new starters in the back there on the 2 safeties. They've got a brand new defensive coordinator, and they don't have a shutdown corner right now. Slater hasn't looked good at all, and they got no one can cover.
Slade didn't play last week.
Yeah, well, even if he
And
did,
Jalen Carter didn't play.
I'll tell you what, Miami has a good offensive line. See, they addressed their offensive line. So
I thought we said they didn't.
It turns out they did.
We were screaming about that all.
Well,
all
the guys they brought in, unlike the guys the Pats brought in, are actually they're healthy.
Remember we said they brought in no-name fucks.
Hey, the no names are doing it.
Their 7th
Well,
rounder.
then their scouting department needs to be because you know what? They've protected him. And by the way, they're the number 1 rushing team. By the way, what's the other thing you can do against Philly? You can run it right down their throat.
It's not about them protecting him. He gets the ball out in 1.1 seconds.
You know why? Because their rushing attack is number 1 in football.
No, and they have the fastest, quickest, best receiver in
The
football.
Dolphins have 5. Are you ready for this? 5. Okay.
4 twos.
4 threes.
4 threes.
5 and 4 4-3s and 1 4-2. Think about that, America.
Tyreek's a 4-2.
He's the 4-2.
Everybody else is Mostert the 4.
No, he's a 4-3 also.
Okay.
But that's not a
And A-Chain is a 4-3.
4-3. Waddle's a 4-3. The other guy, he's a 4. 5 of them, okay? 5 of them, and they are number 1 in the league against rushing the ball. So let me ask this: how does Philly stop them?
How did Buffalo stop them?
Buffalo got out ahead of them and made them play catch up.
There we go.
So Philly's going to do that, huh?
Yeah.
Really? This is the same Philly team that couldn't do that against the Jets, who didn't have an offense.
It's the same Miami team that couldn't get going against the Giants, or got stomped out by the Bills.
They still put up 31 on the Giants with 3 turnovers. They had 3 turnovers. They still scored 30.
It's the Giants. The Giants were in that game.
They were.
So my point is, if Philly played the Giants would not be in that game. Now, it doesn't always go tit for tat like that. One's a divisional game, Philly owns the Giants, so it's a little different.
Well, here's the one thing I will say, and maybe this might, and I said this before the season. So I've actually said it before. Teams are 10 points better at home usually, on average in the NFL. They are, and the good ones.
And Philly's at home, right?
Philly's at home, and that's why Philly is Philly. Well, yeah, they're healthy. Nobody's missing.
No, that's not true.
Who's hurt?
So Jalen Carter and Darius Slay did not play last game. If they don't play again, they're vulnerable, big time.
They're vulnerable when they play. I'm just saying, offensively speaking, Philly has all their weapons.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, DeAndre Swift,
I would say.
A.J. Brown. Dude, everybody had a bad game. Devontae Smith dropped 2 balls. I think Philly comes out and plays really well because they got embarrassed last week by the Jets. To lose to the Jets, I know they have a good defense.
Jets have a top 10 defense.
But they've got Zach Wilson heading up their offense.
The Patriots every time the Pats defense right now is 8th. You believe that shit? They're still 8th.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on, they're still 8th in the NFL. I don't know how the fuck that's happening, but they're still 8th. They're still.
When your offense is that inept, it's tough to play good defense for an entire game.
I'm sorry, they're like they're 10th. They are still 10th.
Still,
that's amazing to me.
Still top third.
Given they're out there for so long because the Pats can't run the ball either.
It's the top. It's the top 33% of the league.
Yeah, it is. And I would say that's why the Pats have been in 4 of the 6 games. They could have won 4 games. Mm-hmm. The 2 they didn't, they got blown out of. But anyway, you swayed me on this one, so I'm gonna take Philly in it.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to be. I got Philly in that one probably. I'd say 38-35.
That would be awesome.
If
it's that kind of game.
Well, I think it's going to be that kind of game because.
I wonder how cold it'll be.
Well, it's the sun. That's the other thing. It's the Sunday night game, so it might be cold.
And a week from now, it's going to be just a little colder, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Even though, Miami's gone to Buffalo and put up 30.
Monday night, San Fran at Minnesota. Does anybody want to pick Minnesota?
Who is it?
San Fran at Minnesota. You know what? I almost feel bad for Minnesota because San Fran just got beat up. They're looking to take it out on somebody. And that somebody is Minnesota.
That's funny.
That might be, again, I don't know what the status of Debo or McCaffrey is, but even without them, San Fran's D might get, because Jefferson's out. This ain't going to be Chicago. This ain't going to be that.
You're right. With Jefferson out.
What does Minnesota have?
They have Cam Akers.
Osborne, he's pretty good. The receiver, Osborne.
AJ Osborne.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Is it KJ or AJ?
I think it's KJ.
KJ Osborne.
He's pretty good.
They also have Addison, the young guy that they drafted.
Yeah. So I think we both.
And they have Hawkinson.
I think we both think.
No, so they have stuff, but they're not going to beat
San Fran's defense is going to take it.
They're going to hurt Kirk
They're going to
Cousins.
hurt this guy because they feel like that they shouldn't even. Cleveland shouldn't have got 19 points. They feel embarrassed by that with a backup quarterback. They're going to take it out on Kirk Cousins. So I got San Fran in a rout Monday night. And I don't care where they play that game. So, anyway, that's going to do it for this. Because it's 20. We're doing good here with the times tonight. I like it.
1905.
1905 is good. I think we should. That's perfect. That's good. So those are our picks this week. I'm going to return Friday night with a college football preview. There's 3 games I want to talk about Friday night, and we are 1 week away from the NBA season. So I will give you a first look Friday night, and then when he comes back,
we're playing
we will have because the same 1 week from tonight. So it's the night it's Tuesday night is opening.
Who plays opening night?
I don't know. We got to look at the schedule because you and I got to do. That'll be our preview show.
Let's say.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We still have time.
We still have time. So I think that's a perfect night for that because that's the first night. And there's going to be a lot of Donnies that night.
I wonder if any of the young guys are playing. October 24th. The Nuggets against the Lakers.
Damn.
And the Suns against the Warriors.
Damn. Oh, God, that's music to my ears.
Oh, so we got a late game to look at, too.
Yeah, well, we're on the air.
On the air.
Well, we're on the air, boys and girls. So that's the 24th, right?
Yep.
So Tuesday the 24th, that night. Yeah, that's the doubleheader on TNT. 7:30, LA at Denver, Phoenix at Golden State. Damn. And then Wednesday, Boston at New York.
Ooh.
Boom, motherfucker.
Celtics, Knicks.
That'll be good right out of the gate. Looking at that, that'll be good. What else?
And Mavericks Spurs.
Mavericks Spurs, Nolans at Memphis. Damn. That'll be
Sixers
good.
Bucks.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah,
Suns
Sixers,
Lakers.
A lot of good ones on Wednesday.
Heat
that's
Celtics
Thursday.
on Friday.
On Friday, yep. That'll be good in Boston.
Warriors Kings Friday.
Yeah, that'll be our Friday night show. Loving it. Okay. We're going to end right there because something is a foul. It's a foul.
Did you shit yourself?
No. It's just foul.
What?
I didn't shit myself.
What, did you fart?
I might have. Something might
What, are you
have.
embarrassed?
Something might have escaped.
Is your butthole flummoxed?
It's like that saying in The Dark Knight when he goes, the worst hole on earth, the pit. You throw it into the pit where it goes to suffer and die. Well, every now and then the pit throws something back. That's what just came out? This would be that, America.
Was it Luke's head or Boba Fett's head?
No, it's worse.
Yikes.
Worse. Anyway.
Rotten dead animal.
Anyway,
deer
you have a great man's weekend.
Thank you.
And Charlottesville's going out in the western part of the state to raise holy
One of
hell.
these days,
Holy
we
hell.
need to take a men's weekend.
Yeah, over my wife's dead body. Anyway,
She wouldn't give a shit.
until I'll be back Friday night, NBA preview and college football preview. Three big games this weekend. So until then, for the doubtable one himself, the highly questionable one. Hey, tomorrow's Wet My Whistle Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. Let's power through. I will see you again on Friday nights. Until then, stay loose.
See you next week.
Yes.